What's going on, everybody? UFC Fight Night, Tyra and Park wrapped up about 2 days ago. And I did great on this card, did decent. But I fucked up on my bets, man. I was fucking up left and right. Lost money this card. First time in 5 cards we've lost profit. Didn't lose the worst amount. Didn't lose the best either. So, fuck, we got to get a comeback. It sucks because I actually did really well on picks on this card. Just took a couple of stupid underdogs and a couple of stupid overs and unders. Fucked me on this card pretty bad. As well as taking a stupid chance on women's MMA again. But yeah, man, moving on the card, or not moving on, starting with the card. As you guys know, in the co-main event breakdown, I switched my pick to Pierre Rodriguez, and I knew she would win this fight just because I knew that Pierre would be able to basically hold her down in certain moments. And that's what she did, man. She just held her down for two rounds. She won the fight, 29-28, classic women's decision. Exactly how I thought. Not much really to think about this fight. I hear a lot of people saying robbery, and it could be arguable. I did think Ketlin Souza was fucking her up at points. But I thought Pierre Rodriguez was going to get the decision going in, especially because she controlled her most of like the third round and a lot of the first. So yeah, man, moving on up the card. Rafael Estevam versus Felipe Buenas. I took Rafael Estevam to win this fight via submission in the second round. He took the back in the second round. He couldn't submit Buenas at all. Buenas actually had him in a buggy choke all of round 1, which apparently gave Buenas round 1. I thought Buenas lost all 3 rounds in this fight very clearly. But Estevam came back in rounds 2 and 3. I didn't mean to search E. And, dude, Estevam beat the shit out of Buenas in the third round. Almost finished him. But you could kind of tell that Buenas wasn't going to get finished as the fight was going on. And Estevam won the fight very clearly by decision. Should have taken him by decision. I'm fucking stupid. Moving on up the card. Austin Bashi took on John Yanis. And I called this fight perfectly. I said he would standing rear naked choke him in the first round, exactly like his Contender Series fight. And he did. He went in there, ragdolled him on the ground, took him down 2-3 times, standing, took his back standing and choked him out. It was very simple, very clean, very Austin Bashi performance. He did exactly what I thought. And he looks a lot bigger than his last fight. So you could tell he's more settled into being a UFC fighter and way more calm. And this is gonna. I think he's gonna be something in the future. I think he's gonna be something good. I think his striking is a bit weird because we didn't see him strike at all in this fight. He just grappled right away, and that's what he's gonna do. We want to work on the striking because we want to see some of it. If you can't show some of that striking when someone stops those takedowns and you get left on the feet and we haven't seen it in forever, if it's not there and it's not developed and it's not worked on, you're going to get fucked. But yeah, man, he held John Yanis to 2 punches and melted him and submitted him. Very good performance from Austin Bashi. Another perfect call incoming by me was Andre Pulaev and Nick Klein. Shit, glitched for a second. I thought this fight was going to go exactly how it went. I said Nick Klein is going to out-grapple Andre Pulaev and win the first round very easily. And then I said towards the end of the round, you're going to see Pulaev reverse a takedown and get up, and you're going to see Nick Klein take a deep breath. He took a deep breath, and Nick Klein has 1 round cardio, and he doesn't have heart. I knew it. And I said it would be a body or a head kick for Andre Pulaev, and he kicked him to the body, and very, very nicely. He threw a left hook, faked the straight, and landed the body kick under the arm. Snuck it right under the elbow, up through the liver, and it was a very nice shot. Shut Nick Klein completely down and knocked him out. It was a very nice finish from Andre Pulaev. And yeah, man, that's exactly how we thought he was going to get it done, and he got it done that way. Another one I called perfectly. I knew that Vieira would win this one by decision. I think I said decision or second or third round submission, but I think I said decision. I had a bet on Vieira to win this fight by decision at plus like 200, I think it was. And he won the fight with his jabs and with just the basic fundamentals of boxing. I really didn't understand Tresean Gore's hesitancy on the feet. You shouldn't be that hesitant when you were the one that missed weight. You're the one with the power, and you're the striker. I don't get it. Vieira, though, he did a very good job of keeping Gore on the back foot, who cannot strike off of his back foot. And whenever Gore would try and get some forward momentum, Vieira would shoot a takedown, keeping Gore way further off of his back foot. And Gore just really couldn't get anything going. And you see Vieira wasn't gun shy in this fight, threw some shots with him, and he threw a nice 1, 2, and 3 behind it at the end of the third round. And Rodolfo Vieira did his thing, and he won the fight, man. Moving on. I thought he won all 3 rounds clearly, 30-27. Moving on. Why the fuck did I stick with this idiot as an underdog? Rinya Nakamura absolutely destroyed him with a body kick in the first round. Why couldn't the fight go to a decision? I literally said to you guys in my fucking predictions video, if this fight wins, or whoever wins this fight is going to win this fight by decision. They won by first minute knockout. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I don't fucking get this shit. Shout out Rinya Nakamura, man. Back in the win column, and he gets it done very easily over this Nathan Fletcher. Send him back to the regionals. And what a shit pick by me. Fuck me on sweeping the prelims. And yeah, man. Fuck. Moving on up the card. Danny Silva took on Kevin Vahuelos, and I put Kevin Vahuelos to win by knockout on a lot of parlays, and they all went down the drain. All right, doesn't want to load. You know, Danny Silva's chin is insane. I see a lot of people like, oh, Vallejos isn't that good. Dude, Vallejos landed whatever he wanted on Danny Silva, landed elbows, clean combinations to the body and head. But Danny Silva's chin is fucking ridiculous. He took everything this guy had. Vallejos did look like he was getting tired towards the end, but he's very good at mixing in the wrestling when he needs to. He got taken down, but gets up really quick. And Vallejos is very interesting. He reminds me of Gene Silva and Ilya, but with the distinct lack of power that they have. He's a more, not technical but he's a more volume-based version of them. And he can KO guys because he does have power. He's not some soft hitter. But he doesn't have a lethal one-punch power. I don't think you're going to see Vallejos against a guy with any sort of a chin that's not Sung Woo Choi. I think you're going to see Vallejos. I don't think you're going to see him slip counter or KOing people. But man, he got Argentina's night started with a great win, and he got it done, man. Moving on up the card, Nel Magny. I knew he was going to win. I didn't know why the fuck he was an underdog in this fight, bro. Alezu looked very good early. He won the first round, but he just choked the fight, dude. He just got hurt early in the clinch in the second round. Late in the second round, sorry. He got hurt in the clinch. Magny started to pour that pace on him. And I think what made Alezu way more tired was constantly clinching with a guy that's way bigger and more wiry than him. Magny was constantly just attaching himself to Alezu, pissing him off, and landing little tapping shots. But Alezu did a very good job of reversing Magny in the clinch, taking him down at points. But Magny just had that crafty determination. And he just came back. He hurt him badly, took his back, flattened him out, and Zaleski dos Santos just couldn't recover. Couldn't even turn away. And Magny, he's very good at keeping you grounded, man. He's very long and he keeps you to the ground very well. And I actually think he's got underrated power in his ground and pound because he's got long arms. He doesn't look like he throws really hard, but his shots just connect and they fucking finish guys. I think his last 2 wins are by ground and pound TKO. And he beat Phil Rowe by a split. So I knew Magny was going to win this fight. His losses are really, really not that bad. And Alezu fucking... I'm picking fucking Andreas Gustafsson to beat Renat. That's all I'm saying. Moving on up the card. Carol Hossa. Why'd I trust another women's underdog, bro? What was I doing, bro? Nora Cornell, she won the first round. I don't give a shit what anyone says. She very clearly won the first round. She got backed up to the clinch, but was piecing Nora Cornell in the clinch. Knees, round knees, nice elbows, slicing elbows. She did a very good job of winning the first round. Fumbled the fuck out of the fight. so hard. It's so brutal. If she won this fight, I would have been in on $1,000. But she's so shit, bro. She wins the first on all judges' scorecards. And then just can't get up from bottom position. And Carol Hoza wins the fight based on controlling her in the second and third rounds. And it sucked balls. It sucked balls, dude. Laura Cornell had a really good start. I thought if you won by submission in your last fight, it means you have fucking grappling defense. But nope, this stupid, ugly French cuck loses the fight. Doesn't take much damage, though. I'm probably going to see her dumbass again on the France card. Fuck Nora Cornell. Moving on up the card, Esteban Khibovic takes on Elves Brenner. And this was an insanely close fight. Elves Brenner, in my opinion, won the second and lost the third and the first. This fight was very, very fun to watch. They just beat the shit out of each other, didn't stop throwing punches, and fucked each other up, basically, for the entirety of the fight. Esteban Khibovic rocked Brenner and dropped him in the first round. Almost dropped him again, but Brenner just, slipped, kind of, which avoided the knockdown. And Brenner actually was landing hard shots on Khibovic, and he came back. I thought Brenner was starting to win the fight. And then Brenner started to get tagged again with insane volume from Esteban, who was starting to pour it on Alves. I bet on him to get over 70 significant strikes. He got 120. I bet on him to get more significant strikes than Brenner. He got more by 5 or 6. So it was a very close fight, very fun one. They beat the shit out of each other. But Esteban Khibovic, El Gringo, gets it done again. And I was like, all things are leading to the money makers. I needed either this fight to not go the distance, Rebecca to win, and everything would have been in. The fight goes the distance, and Chris Duncan wins. I'm done. This is bullshit. It's fucking unbelievable. Chris Duncan gets it done. He really just outdamaged, cut Rebecca early, like I said, and fucked him up the whole fight. Long kicks at range, was just drawing Rebecca in. But damn, Rebecca landed way more punches in the second round. And took Duncan down. So, I thought Rebecca could have won this fight. But I thought Duncan was going to get the decision going into it. I was pretty confident Duncan was going to get the decision because he hit Rebecca so much harder at points, stumbled Rebecca multiple times. And it was a banger of a fight. I can only imagine if these two were in the Apex, and both fights got fight of the night. Shout out to both men for each earning $50K. And man, Mateusz Rebecca is just the seller of my soul. Every time I fucking bet on this guy, I get fucked. I gotta stop. Fuck Mateusz Rebecca. Shout out Chris Duncan. Shout out Scotland for the dub. And you got it done, mate. Moving on to the main event. I almost called this fight perfectly. I got the round wrong, but I said he would drop Hyun-Sung Park and submit him with a rear naked choke because he's a submission guy. I said if he drops him, he's going to instantly go submission mode. And he did. This fight went exactly how I thought. I just thought Hyun-Sung would last a round longer. I knew Tyro would drop him with the exact punch I said. It was a double right straight. And man, I told you, he has sneaky power, bro. For a little Japanese skinny guy, he's got some seriously sneaky power. And he floored Hyun-Sung Park and dropped him real bad. And yeah, man, it was a very easy, elite grappling performance from Tatsuro Taira. Took the back. Doesn't really use ground and pound much, this Tatsuro Taira, but submissions are just on point. And yeah.
Do you know where the black duffel bag is? It's really big.
I don't know where the black duffel bag is.
Not the Under Armour one, but the one Mom got me. I can't find it anywhere.
I don't know where it is.
Okay, I'm just looking at it.
Good old sis. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that part out. But yeah, man, that's really it. That's all I was gonna say for the video. Tatsuro Taira, just an elite fighter at 125. And he's back in the win column, man. Takes an undefeated fighter's record in just under 2 rounds. Or in just under 2.5 rounds. And he is an elite fighter at 155. I want to see him fight Brandon Moreno or rematch that, or not rematch, but rebook that Al-Bumsy fight. And he would have fucked Al-Bumsy in this fight. I think he would have knocked him out. So, yeah, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.